what's so funny?
Can I bring it back?
Okay, get back.
Welcome back to the Zoe Webb Morning Show. Jeff, now say what you want to say.
I'm looking at the sound man hearing these beats, and he kind of gets it. Okay. I kind of see what makes the natives unrest.
Wait, he's a young 20-something Caucasian. He gets it. That's theirs now. Hip-hop is theirs.
Yeah.
They done stole it, took it, Eminem ran off and went to Iceland. Anyway. Back in the building, Zoe What Morning Show. Same-sex parenting. Listen, this show is not about coming to a final answer for you to walk away with and say, oh, okay, they gave it to me. No. This show is about airing out the differences and seeing the different angles. You know, life is like a diamond, multifaceted. And if you're looking at it from one perspective, you don't capture the full brilliance of life. You have to pull back and see how the light reflects in all of the facets in order to understand how beautiful life is, just like a diamond, right? And just like a diamond,
Bright like a diamond.
You know, play on words, your mind has to die to all of these ideas you think, you know, represent some kind of ultimate truth. We're having this discussion so we can keep the floor open so people say, I saw this show, it made me think some things, and now I went and got a book, I started researching. Doc, you have some type of seminar. What seminar is going on that you're doing this, what is it, Wednesday?
Yeah, no, this Thursday, 10 a.m. Pacific time. I'm doing a free webinar on follow-through, why people don't and how you can. Just look up webinar follow-through Goulston, Goulston, webinar follow-through Goulston, and 10 a.m. to 11. And join us.
So I'm going to go around the table. And now's the moment of truth. Truth right here. Same-sex parenting. Yay or nay, good or bad, why not? Lewis, I'm going to start with you because you're in the middle of writing your notes. No, I'm just kidding. Alan Berger, please, talk to me. Why not? Good, bad, yes, no, right, wrong, indifferent? Talk to me.
Well, it's my belief that that every relationship is going to divide itself into that masculine and feminine energy. They just do that. So for me, it's not an issue of gay this or gay that or putting any labels on anybody. It's about people getting together and relating to each other and how they do that. And how they do that when now that relationship is enlarged and includes a child.
Wow.
So that's what I'm looking at, because a child doesn't make a family, it extends it.
Ooh.
The first child that a couple has is their relationship, and it's how they deal with that that's going to determine the kind of atmosphere that child is going to grow in, what kind of a climate that child's going to grow in. So that's what I'm for, is helping people pay attention to that.
Got it. Bobby Glanton.
It's not I wish I could say a definitive answer I'm about to give you. I'm always in a wait and see mode simply because this is new. This is new to my knowledge from a historical standpoint. And we just got to see how it plays out. I would hope that there would be some inclusion of men in that equation and a balance, because I think it's important that a child understands the dynamic between the relationship between a man and a woman, and if he chooses to follow that particular path, he has models of possibility within his reach.
Wow. Good stuff. Elle?
I think that there is no one answer. I think that the quality of the individuals will dictate as to whether or not the parenting experience will be good for the child. And almost always it's love that brings this cluster together, because that oftentimes the children are from other relationships or they were adopted, but almost rarely adopted. They're almost always people have children and they bring them home from the straight relationship, and then now they're living this other experience. Their children are still their children. They're not going to dismiss them.
Good point. Dr. No, I already went to Dr. Goulston, didn't I?
No.
I didn't go to you?
Jeff Brown.
As I know. I'm saving you, Jeff. Okay. So have some shit to say when I come to you, okay? Dr. Goulston.
I'm in favor of it. And the reason I'm in favor is because I think there's a greater possibility to be thoughtful and not take it for granted. I think sometimes when you're thoughtless and take things for granted, which a lot of heterosexual couples do, they just think it's natural, That's where you run into issues. I'm not saying it always happens, but I think with gay couples, they because they're dealing with a kind of a difficult society, they have the opportunity sometimes to be more thoughtful and make better choices.
Wow. Louis Dix.
I think we need to reflect on the injustices that were done to all people. And when we decide who's different, who deserves and who doesn't deserve, because we're all going through that same journey, you know. So you really just need to take the time and put 10,000 hours plus into someone if you care for them. Wow. If you don't care for them, keep moving.
Jeff Brown.
I told you I only agree with Louis Dix once a session. No, we're not. No, we're not. We're not all going through the same shit. Pretty pleased with sugar on top. Stop plopping my people's unique, ongoing struggles with any fucking body else's.
And the rant continues. Go ahead.
The jury's out. I'm with Uncle Bobby. The jury is out on gay marriage and raising children because heterosexual people have fucked it up so bad.
Right.
I think we're in a wait and see pattern, and just like you said, bring some dudes around because the same you run the same risk. A heterosexual
and the dudes you bring around, don't hit on them.
Exactly. Yeah. Nice chest. We gonna bring Marvin around. His chest be out. No. I'm saying, okay, just like a straight couple can put straight pressure on a gay child, I think a gay couple subliminally could put pressure on a straight child. Let that child be able to make his choices on his own.
Right. We don't want to hear no grunting and howling in the next room.
Oh my God. Why does love smell like ass? I've always wondered that. I've always wondered.
Wow.
You know what, man? You just
this is what I'm going to say to end mine. All right? 63% of youth suicides are from fatherless homes. U.S. Department of Health and Census. 90% of all homeless and runaway children are from fatherless homes, right? 85% of all children who show behavior disorders come from fatherless homes. Listen, at the end of the day, if you can have a father, whether he's gay or not, I think just having the male presence there does something. But at the same time, I don't believe that we could say, let's put a kid in any situation because any situation is better than no situation. Do you understand? I just feel like it has to be smarter. It can't just be because we deserve it. It has to be smarter, and it's really got to be about the kids and not, is it more about the kids or your desire to have a family? To me, that's a bigger question. This is the So What Show. This is what we do. Every week, we ignorant, but we smart.